Is there any player that you played against that he reminds you of, TJ Watt?
Yeah, Terrell Suggs. Absolutely game wrecker. Like when I say nothing you could do, James Harrison kind of puts me in that same mind frame. Like when you look at James, he's a short, stocky, wide body. He look like a freaking a old Ford truck. You know, you don't think that he's as quick as he is or as shifty as he is, but he's super, super patient with his hands. He's so low to the freaking ground. He has that automatic leverage on you, and this game is all about leverage. And TJ Watt kind of has that same shiftiness and that same quickness and that same up and under move that Suggs had, and kind of cat-like movement, man. And but then they're freakishly strong. They're like one of the strongest guys you probably ever went against. And what happens a lot of times is you're taught to shoot your hands with your thumbs up. And these guys are so crafty with their hand, they'll let you shoot your hands. And right when you get ready to get to them, they'll take their hand underneath yours and push your hand up. And when they push your hand up, you go right over their shoulder pads. And now they're underneath you. And now they can, you know, turn sideways, get right behind you. They'll take the elbow, shoot it to your back, and use your body as momentum to get to the quarterback even quicker. It's so crazy, like how technique and skill set works. And what a lot of these guys are doing in the offseason now, jiu-jitsu and karate moves and stuff like that. So they learn how to do the wax on, the wax off, the Mr. Miyagi that you saw with Daniel's son back in the day, right? So now they knocking both hands off with the windmill technique, or they're slapping one and then they're ripping over and chopping and all this type of stuff. And it's all Brazilian jiu-jitsu moves and karate moves that they're using, but they're actually practicing with senseis in the offseason just so they could be that quick with their hands. And TJ Watt, JJ Watt, all those guys have mastered it. You know, I used to box in the offseason just to try to make sure I had my punches right, you know, because it's the same thing as throwing a jab when I'm trying to punch you and set back and protect. I used to box in the offseason just to try to get my hands quicker to be able to get those guys, because I was so small and undersized. I had to do what I needed to do in order to be able to get the advantage on my opponent.